What is going on, guys? This is Andy Z Anime, and today I am going to be reacting to Sentenced to Be a Hero Episode 2. Now, I know I'm really late on this series, but again, I have not reacted to this yet. Also, guys, if you guys have not checked out my previous reaction videos, of course, to this particular series or to other series that I am currently doing reactions for, I do encourage you guys to go to my channel and check those videos out. Again, I will leave a link to my channel in the description of this video down below. Also, guys, we are continuing to grow our channel, so it does mean the world to me when you guys take the time to show your love and support by hitting that like and subscribe button. Also, guys, feel free to share these videos with your friends who enjoy reaction channels. With that being said, guys, and without further ado, let's get started. Did he get resurrected and then carried out somewhere else? Does she not care about his past? It seems that she doesn't. It seems like the goddess doesn't really have an issue with his past decision. Oh, so the demon blight has become even more of a problem. Yo, this man was a king and then he became a terrorist and now he's a hero. So it looks like we're getting another rundown of this new hero group or unit. She probably lost a loved one and figured, what's the point in the heroes coming to rescue the village at this point? So they're basically trying to reclaim all the resources for the Holy Knight Order. Now, if you overdo it in the wrong way, you're going to collapse the whole mine. How's he supposed to cover for Dota's mistakes? Yeah, were they initially planning to use Tioretta as a means of bait to lure out the Blight? Okay. Yo, this man is going berserker mode on these fairies. Tioretta feeling useful. Girl, do you even know what you need to do? Yeah, a fully weaponized chest. That's true, they are a bit eccentric. Yeah, some blue fire. but he doesn't really want to because if he asks too much of Tiorita, then it's likely she'll become corrupt like his former goddess. All right, let's fight these sprites. Okay, Captain. Who are these humans that were corrupted by the blight? Tioretta is feeling a bit conflicted about the people who were corrupted and the fact that these villagers were perhaps waiting for these other villagers to return. Yeah, that's whole new information that they didn't have before. But again, are the higher ups of the Holy Knights involved somehow? Because we know that somebody set Xylo up in the order, but we don't know if any of the higher ups in the order had anything to do with sacrificing the villagers to become Faeries. I don't trust that man. Yeah, giving him all these impossible missions to set him up for failure. Okay, guys, that was Sentenced to Be a Hero episode 2, and things are starting to look a little more interesting. We get Xylo and we meet a few more of his comrades that have been sentenced as heroes, and we meet a former king who became a terrorist and ended up being sentenced as a hero, and this rather quiet and to himself character who I think works under the king that is a hero, and he's pretty much seems like a strong character who has a berserker type mode. And we see that Xylo seems to be potentially set up for failure again because they give orders to his unit to go to these tunnels to help clear out the demon blight that seems to be slowly moving underground in this nearby village. And so Xylo and the heroes that we get introduced to get sent there for means of cleaning up and fighting this new Blight threat. And we see that some of the villagers are a bit stubborn and that they kind of remain in the village in hopes to find the loved ones that were separated from them. And we see Xylo's a little frustrated because he doesn't really know how to tell them that their loved ones are most likely not coming back because they've been killed off in the demon blight. And so we also see that while making their way underground, they get a little bit closer to creating a network where they can do an underground battle. Now, that seems to be a bit risky going forward because they're again underground, so any of the large explosions or of course any wrong attack coordinated actions could result in collapse of the tunnels. So they have to kind of go about their battle strategy in a somewhat safer way. And the knights seem to kind of make some sort of plan to originally go in to fight and kill off the demon blight. But we see that the other villagers that we thought were supposed to be killed off had actually been infected and turned into these demon sprites through the contact of the demon blight. And so we see that there's a new problem that has kind of surfaced now, that humans can essentially become these demon sprites. And so now they're looking at the knights anyway. We're looking at just killing everybody off and basically cutting their own loss. Tio Rita kind of is looking at Xylo like, aren't you going to be able to do something to help? And so Xylo has now pretty much offered the opportunity for the heroes to go to the front lines, even though he didn't really want to, and is offering to try and save any of the survivors. And of course, he is trying to protect Tiorita by not bringing her into harm's way because of, again, his past trauma with the former goddess that he made a pact with. So it looks like now that in the next episode, it looks like the heroes are going to try and formulate a plan to try and extract any of the remaining survivors and at least try and make an escape where the knights can kind of collapse the tunnel afterwards. So we'll have to wait and see how things play out in the next episode. But as always, guys, if you guys like this video, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button down below for more video content. And remember, guys, we are aiming for more subscribers. So again, it does mean the world to me when you guys take the time to show your love and support by hitting that like and subscribe button. This is Andy with Andy Z Anime. That is all I have for you guys today. I hope you guys have a great day, and I will catch you guys next time.